We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kenta Maeda gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
So striding in, Mason Miller. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Maeda has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one.
Now batting.
Runners on the move for second. Strike. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mason Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike now. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Garver has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Come on, Chief.
Striding into the box, Mason Miller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Castro over at second. Mancini at first, 1 gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Yeah, let's go. Now you got this.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now batting, catcher, Mason Miller.
So now to the plate, Mason Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Polanco.
Nobody.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball in.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to find a seam for extra bases, and we'll see if they want to wave home that tying run. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Striding in, Mason Miller.
Catcher, Mason Miller.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here. Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go, kid. One time here.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra in. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Byron Buxton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Fernando Romero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,000.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Randy Dobnak, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the 3rd inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Next up for Detroit, Mason Miller is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set to get his day started, Nick Gordon, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that's finally over for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Stepping up now, Mason Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Miller.
There we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Flowers over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Mason Miller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Smeltzer typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers.
Into the box, Mason Miller, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, see you
on its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation, but after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Tigers 7 and the Twins 1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Tigers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Daniel Norris notches his 3rd win of the year. Fernando Romero wraps it up for the save, his 48th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,000.